So, what's very interesting about it is the game, when it was perked up Microsoft Game Studios as Ditgal Anvil, was kind of rushed. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. And, well, as we all know, it kind of degraded from there. It's unfortunate because I love this game, and it had so much potential, just like a lot of others. But it's the Wing Commander community on the modding side just clinged onto this thing like you never believe, and the modding community was huge. At its peak, it was really huge, and there was absolutely no support from Ditgal Anvil before they died, and of course there usually isn't for Microsoft either. So pretty much everything had to be figured out and hand done. There was a lot of editing, and something happened in the community not long after I left, which caused it to kind of collapse and explode, and the community got shattered, and most people have moved on to like the threat X2, 3, the threat, stuff like that, and the others have moved on to a few others, and I'm sorry if there's feedback, guys. So I've done extensive modding with this. In fact, if you look out there, you can find the Terra Empire mod that I have out for download, which is my mod of this for multiplayer, because the multiplayer component is pretty cool. So, anyway, enough of the history fucking lesson. Let's get to business here, and I think there's feedback, and I don't know why, so I'm turning this down more and more, trying to make sure there isn't feedback if it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Here's hoping. So, you get some basic ideas, stuff I know how to play, so I'm going to make you read that. That's probably the longest you'll see one of those displays. Now, for some background info, whoops, that's about the planet. You can, what is it? Your neural net log. If you go to your log, it gives you background story about where you, Trent, has come from, how you got up on Freeport 7, how you got in the situation. Some of the stuff's explained in the cutscenes too, so, but if you want to know more about your story, you're going to find more of it here. This is your reputation and player stats. Your inventory, nothing yet, and this is the star map. It's the system. We can zoom out, or zoom in, sorry, but you can also zoom out. There's the galaxy view. And that's about it. So we have all our different places here. We need to go to the bar, so let's go to the bar. Could use a drink, I think, after that.
A Sidewinder Fang.
All we have is Liberty Ale, friend.
Oh, there's a shock.
Her name's Junko Zane. She's a tough one.
Oh, why's that?
She's LSF. All business. If it's a job you're wanting, that is. On the other hand, if you're looking for something more...
Well, the only thing I'm looking for right now is this drink.
I know you.
No, I don't think so.
The news. I saw your face on the news. You're one of the Freeport 7 survivors, aren't you?
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty bad out there. You know, you're lucky to be alive.
Huh.
What's new?
This one's on me, friend. It's the good stuff.
Liquor me up, bitch!
Why?
Because it's not every day a man has the chance to start again, huh? To your good fortune and liberty, sir.
Well, it can't get any worse.
Famous last words.
Thanks.
Pretty impressive for the time. This was probably late 90s, mid to late 90s, you know, early 2000. I can't remember the exact date, actually. And not too bad, actually. So, you have your different stuff here. You have some news, which also gives you story elements.
All the news that's fit for
As we
you.
go through
This
missions,
is the
you'll
Colony
see new
News Service.
story elements pop up. It looks like, at least from the files in the original game, they were actually going to have voices for every single one of these, and it just got cut. There was a lot they were going to do, apparently. see here, this is pretty important. Ryland Admiral's coming here to Manhattan. Freeport 7 got destroyed. You know, pretty cool stuff. Big deal. This is probably one of the last great space flight sims. You know, this came out before X, which those who know that series came out. So X came out not long after this. And if you like a game like this, you'll like X and the X series. It's really cool. It's pretty graphic intensive and system intensive though, so you better have the system. So that's that. This is the job board. We don't have anything yet because we don't have a ship yet. You can of course talk to every single person, get rumors. So basically here she's got nothing. He's got a rumor. He has a bribe. And then of course our mission is over here. So let's just get to it.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't have nearly enough people.
Junie, the environment has changed. Well, with groups like the Order taking more and more liberties, indeed now threatening our profits, some in the government feel that we need to increase our patrols in these areas. You Junko Zane?
Yes?
I believe you have business to discuss.
Wait!
I will leave this matter in your capable hands. Sorry. The bartender said you work for the Liberty Security Force.
And who do you work for, Mr.
Trent. I work for myself.
What kind of ship do you have?
I lost mine on Freeport 7.
I see. Are you staying in Liberty long?
I've got a friend who was injured in the attack. He's in medical. I'll be staying at least until he's released.
Well, as it happens, I could use a good freelancer, Mr. Trent. I'll be in the equipment room later. You can meet me there. Oh, and if we are going to work together, call me Junie.
These character models for this game are probably pretty impressive. A lot of people like them. I know X-Play, if anyone's ever watched it, when they did a review of Freelancer, Adam loved it. He loved it because, or not just Adam, but some of the others that back on G4 before they merged with Tech TV and all that, loved it because they had fingers, you know, all 5, and they actually used them, and you don't see that in a lot of games, especially of this time period, which was pretty neat. And actually, these character models are pretty what's the word? You know, detailed. These bodies and these heads are interchangeable, so it made it really easy for them to move things around, and in the modding community we've made use of that too. So now we can go get our ship. It's a piece of junk, but hey, it's a ship. So you go to this is off. I hit the wrong one. Sorry guys. This is the ship vendor though. So once you actually have money and you want to get a new ship, you can come in here. But let's go get our real ship.
Hello?
Here's your piece of junk.
I'm pleased to see you. Are you ready to work for the LSF, Mr. Trent?
It's just Trent. And yeah, I'm here to see what you have to offer.
Well, I found this ship for you. It's very basic, and you won't have jump access yet, but this should be good enough for now. This assignment will be easy. All you have to do is babysit a convoy of food and medical supplies. You'll be hooking up with the escort CO King. I'll tell him to expect you. That is, of course, if you're interested.
Now, in all honesty, I don't know what happens if you decline. I kind of wish they would have, you know, maybe if they had more time, they could have made more use of these mission types. Because honestly, the mission type doesn't get very varied, even on the mission board, as you'll see. But pretty straightforward. We have to babysit a convoy, and that's it. You know, we get 2,000 credits for it. We get the ship, all that good stuff. I honestly don't know what happens to the client. I think she keeps bugging you about it until you do it, and if you don't, then you just come back to get it. I don't know. So
sounds good. I'm in.
Good. Better get going. I'll have your ship moved immediately. All you'll have to do is go to the landing pad and launch. King will be waiting for you near the docking ring in space, okay? I'll see you when you get back.
Thanks.
nice ass. Sorry. So just basic information, blah blah blah, and there you go. You're ready to go right into it. It's kind of nice. So if you've never done this, everyone's concern is flight. How can you do it with a mouse and keyboard? Mainly, you can do it full mouse. It's really cool, and I'm going to show you that here in just a second.